Washington, October 25th, Reuters. When President Donald Trump met with donors for his new ballroom at the White House earlier this month, he relayed a story that thrilled his real estate mogul heart. "I said, how long will it take me?" "Sir, you can start tonight. You have no approvals," Trump said on October 15th, describing a conversation he'd had about the project. "I said, you gotta be kidding." They said, "Sir, this is the White House. You're the President of the United States. You can do anything you want." Days later, demolition crews bulldozed the east wing of the White House, reducing decades of history at one of the country's most famous landmarks to a pile of rubble and drawing outrage from historians, preservationists, Democrats, and the public. Trump had gotten what he wanted, a clean slate for his new $300 million ballroom. It was an action that seemed to symbolize, in physical form, a presidency that has taken a wrecking ball to national norms, international institutions, and the world order itself. Historians, largely aghast at the move, saw the thinking of a developer at work rather than the keeper of a sacred trust. "I think this is the developer's mentality again of building something big that has your name on it and that everyone remembers you for. A Trump tower," said Jeremy Suri, a University of Texas historian. "He's building a tower for himself. This is a ballroom tower." Indeed, Trump himself, at the dinner with executives from Apple, Amazon, Lockheed Martin, and Meta Platforms, all of whom the White House says have pledged to help fund the ballroom, marveled at the opportunity the project presented. "It's exciting as a person in real estate, 'cause you'll never get a location like this again," he said. As a businessman, Trump put his name on buildings, stakes, and ties. Trump's press secretary Caroline Leavitt said on Thursday the ballroom would be named too, but declined to say what it would be. Trump told reporters late Friday that he didn't plan to name it after himself, but the 90,000 square foot structure will be forever associated with him. "Everybody's going to look at it, and they're going to see now an edifice that overshadows the executive mansion, and that edifice has one man's name on it," said Edward Lengel, a former chief historian at the White House Historical Association. "I believe that's intentional." Well before the ballroom project became a reality, Trump had made his mark on the White House with gold decorations in the Oval Office, a paved-over rose garden reminiscent of his Florida Mar-a-Lago club, portraits of himself throughout the property, and giant American flags on new flagpoles on the north and south lawns.